Hey fellow YouTubers, how you doing today? Somebody complained about my being on Toastmasters. They said, Nick, well, I'm not going to go into what they said exactly, because it's really not important. Critics really aren't important at all, unless they're being constructive, which in most cases they're not. Especially here on YouTube. Now, when I talk about being in Toastmasters, I'm talking about something that is a public speaking organization in which it helps people speak, it helps people do great speeches. Now, I'm a little uncomfortable when I do videos on YouTube, simply because I have a track record of being bullied and abused on YouTube. When I speak at a Toastmasters meeting, I'm far much more professional. If I don't have the camera on me, I'm a lot more professional and well-spoken. When I have the camera on me, even though I'm speaking at a Toastmasters, I get nervous, I get anxious, I start fumbling. And it's because I'm thinking, well, if I upload this to YouTube, I'm going to get criticized harshly for no reason. Now, you might say, well, YouTube is just a, they don't criticize anybody there. Well, that's not true. You give a speech, and when you give a speech, after you give a speech, you get evaluated. Now, the evaluator tells you a couple of things that you really did a good job on. Then they tell you something that you need to work on and improve. Then they tell you some more things that you did good on. It's an organization where people try to encourage each other. It's the complete opposite of YouTube. People support each other. They're kind to each other. They're civil to each other. It's that kind of an atmosphere. It's a very professional atmosphere. Now, not all Toastmasters clubs are the same. There's a lot of differences. It's like, different cultures, different groups, different clubs, etc. So like I belong to two clubs. Something I'll say in one club, nobody will get the joke, or nobody will really understand the speech. I can give that same speech at the other club, and they understand it perfectly. When I moved down to the Hollywood area, I know the clubs that I join there are going to be completely different than the clubs up here, and there's various reasons for that. And there's bees and stuff in this botanical garden over here at Seaside. Anyway, yeah, I'm watching that little sucker. Anyway, I would encourage you, if you want to work on public speaking, becoming a better speaker, go to Toastmasters. It's really enjoyable. And I really do want to do a lot more comedy. And also, as far as Toastmasters, as far as public speaking, as far as like a career or anything like that, talk about what you know. I know a lot about bullying. I know a lot about bullies. I know a lot about abuse. I know a lot about psychology. I know a lot about a lot of things. Not everything, but nobody knows about everything. And if you only know a little about something, say, hey, here's what I know. Here's what I don't know. There's no shame in that. For example, Stefan Molyneux's ideas. I really agree with a lot of what he says. It makes sense. And I can see in my own life how a lot of what he talks about is very true, as far as how children are shaped psychologically and spiritually and emotionally. Of course, he doesn't really talk about spirituality, but that's kind of irrelevant. I mean, it's, if two people are hurting each other, whether or not God exists is kind of irrelevant. You need to focus on the two people who are hurting each other. And if it's, preferable behavior or not, because, I'm not going to make that philosophical discussion in this video, but, talk about what you know. Talk about what you know. And if you have an opinion on something, share the opinion. But, yeah, I want to encourage a lot of people to go to Toastmasters and whatnot, because I think that a lot of you will definitely improve your ability to speak in public. And it also helps a lot with the clubs that I go to. full of just business people and professionals. They're very much suit and tie people. Anyway. But, then again, you might find a club that's completely different, completely laid back and relaxed. It just kind of depends on the club. Try a few out. Go to Toastmasters.org. Toastmastersinternational.org. I'll put the link below. Check it out. You might like it. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day.